Okay, good afternoon. Today's Wednesday, and I'm making, I have two things to make today. I'm making a pecan Danish and a no-bake peanut butter caramel cookie. So I'm going to do the pecan Danish first. So I have all my stuff set up for my Danish. I have 8 ounces of mozzarella cheese, okay? 8 ounces of mozzarella cheese that goes into the bowl. 2 ounces of cream cheese. 2 ounces of cream cheese. And we're gonna put it in the microwave and melt it. We'll do a minute first, and then and then take it out, mix it up, and then put it for another 30 seconds. I have almond flour, a third cup. Coconut flour, a third cup. I have this golden flax seeds, a third cup. The sweetener, 2 tablespoons. 1 tablespoon of baking powder. 1 egg. 3/4 cup of pecan. A half an ounce of half a teaspoon of butter, and 3 tablespoons of the sugar. This is for the inside of the pecan, for the pecan. So I'm going to melt the sugar and melt the cheese for 1 minute. In the microwave. So we're going to add all the ingredients in the bowl, and we're going to mix it. Okay? We'll use a spoon to mix the cheese. So this I'm going to make circles, and I'm going to put it in the sheet pan. I'm going to do everything on the counter. So the cheese is supposed to look like fondant when you melt it. Everything goes in the bowl, so we can get everything melted. So it's not completely melted yet. See that, right? So we're gonna mix it. And we're going to put it back in the microwave for another 30 minutes. 30 minutes, okay? So we're going to melt this for another 30 minutes. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's done. Okay. So I'm going to mix it. See? So it's supposed to look like fondant. So now I'm going to add the sugar, the flax seeds, golden flax seeds, the almond flour, the coconut flour, the baking powder, and the egg. Okay? So we mix all this stuff together. Okay. And if you wanted, you can put it in a mixer, but it's better to do by hand. It's a little warm, but it's good. It's not that hot. So all the flour is incorporated into the dough. So I'm going to get some almond flour and mix it, put it on here. Almond flour. Almond flour. Okay. So you put some almond flour here on the board, on the counter. And you put some more flour. Okay. And it's not very sticky. So the oven is at 350, and this is going to bake for 20 to 25 minutes in the oven. Okay? So now I'm going to put some more almond flour. I'm going to take my rolling pin and roll it out. And it's supposed to be very thick. I'm going to add some more flour. Okay. It's sticking to the counter. I don't want to stick to the counter. So it's supposed to be an inch thick. Okay. So I'm going to take my cutter and cut them out, make some circles. Okay, so it's nice and thick. You see that? We'll put it on the paper, on the parchment paper, and see if we can make 6 more out of this batch. Do a couple more. Perfect. Perfect. All right, let's see if we can do some more. Now we're going to make the mixture for the pecan. Okay, make a mixture. See if we can get like 2 more out of this. Okay. All right, so let's see. Get 2 more out of here, 2 or 3. Maybe 4. Okay. We got 4. Okay. So that's perfect. All right. So that's good. So I'm going to clean up now. I can do another one, but I think that's good. Let's see. I want to clean the counter because I have to make the I don't want it to stick to the counter. So I don't want it to stick to the counter. Okay, let's try for one more. Okay, got 1 more out of there. So, okay. So we're going to clean up the counter. And we're going to make the filling. We'll make the filling for the pecan Danish. Okay. So let me get the mixer, the blender, so I can make the filling. Okay, so I'm gonna put my stuff in here. I'll put the pecans in here. Okay, put the sugar in, and we're gonna pulse it. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to add the butter to it. Okay. I used the wrong butter. I'm supposed to use this butter. I used the wrong butter. Okay. That's not the 1.5 teaspoons of butter. I'm gonna put another. Okay. I don't think I put enough butter. So I'm gonna pulse it again. Okay. Pulse it. We're gonna pulse it again. Okay, let's put this back. Okay, so yeah, I'll put this in the bowl. Okay. So I'm gonna mix it up, and this is what it looks like. Okay. So now I'm going to take a teaspoon, and then you fold it over. Okay, that's what it looks like. I'm using a smaller spoon. I think I'm putting too much. Okay. Do you see that? I hope I have enough filling for all of these. It's breaking up. It's because of the type of dough it is. I think I put too much filling. Okay, let's spread this out a little bit. So this is the Pecan Danish. Okay, and it's going to go in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes on 350. So I have 4 more that I have to do. And this is coming out pretty nice. It's coming out pretty nice. I don't think I'm going to have enough. I'm pinching it so it stay together. I only have for one more, but that's okay. I have enough. Okay, so yeah, that's it. All right, so I wanna. It's not staying together. Okay. So it goes in the oven for 20 minutes on 350. Okay, on 350. I'm gonna put it in the oven. This bag is sometimes hard to close. Back in 20 minutes. Okay, I'm about to take the Pecan Danish out of the oven. And look how that looks. That looks amazing. Okay. That looks very, very nice. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take some powdered sugar and sprinkle it over the top. Okay, so look how that looks. It looks very nice. So I'm going to wait. It's kind of hot. So I'm going to wait for it to cool. And then I'm going to plate it up nicely. Okay? But that looks amazing. Can't wait to taste it. So now I'm going to make my peanut butter, my no-bake peanut butter caramel cookies. So I have a saucepan. So I have 3/4 cups of coconut flakes, 3/4 cups of sliced almonds, 6 tablespoons of pork rind, fried pork rind, and I blended it up. I have a 1/4 cup of powdered sugar, a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 cup of caramel, and 3/4 cups of peanut butter. So I'm going to add the caramel. Let's heat the pan up first. Let's dry this out. Let's dry the pan out. All right. So I'm going to add the caramel to the pot. And we're going to melt the peanut butter and the caramel together. So there's no almond flour in this cookie, in this mixture. Okay? And I'm going to add the peanut butter and we're going to melt it. Okay? I'm going to turn the stove down. And I'm going to stir until it's completely melted. until it's completely smooth. See that? It's nice and smooth. Okay, so we're going to remove that from the heat, okay? And I'm going to add the coconut flakes. Coconut flakes and the sliced almonds. Okay. So we're going to pulse this until it gets like oatmeal. Okay? See? It's like oatmeal. So we're going to add, I'm going to add the sugar to it. Put it back in. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so now I'm going to add in the vanilla, the half a teaspoon, and mix it together. Okay, so now I'm going to add this to the bowl and make sure I mix this all together very well, because it didn't work properly in the mixer. I want the sugar, and it looks like oatmeal, right? And some of the almonds didn't crush up, but that's okay. I'm going to add the pork rinds to it. And then I'm going to add the caramel. I'm trying to get all that sugar. Sugar to break down. Okay. So let's add the mixture. It's gonna melt. It's gonna melt. Okay, so the reason there's no almond flour is because of the coconut flakes and the sliced almonds. Okay, so it's like powdery. That's why there's no almond flour. Alright. So we're going to mix this stuff together. Oh, I'm making a mess. I'm wasting my ingredients. And this is a no-bake cookie. This is the first time I'm doing this, making these cookies. And I think I'm going to put some almond flour, about a teaspoon or 2 tablespoons in there. Okay? I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of flour, almond flour, because I don't like the way it's looking. 1. Make it 3. Okay, make it 3. Okay. It's supposed to be a no-bake cookie. And that's the way it's supposed to look like. Yep, that's it. That's the way it's supposed to look. So I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for an hour to let it firm up, okay? And then we're going to scoop it out and make our cookies, okay? But that looks amazing. So we're going to put it in the refrigerator for an hour. And then we're going to scoop it up and make our cookies, okay? An hour. Okay, so my no-bake peanut butter caramel cookies, I'm going to take with a spoon, okay, and roll it up, roll it around, and it's perfect, okay? And then we're going to put it in the pan, and we're going to smash it down, okay? That's how you're supposed to do it. So I'm going to make some balls. And this will go back in the refrigerator again. It's a refrigerator cookie. And because they have the peanut butter and the caramel, yeah. And I think I'll just use a fork so it can look fancy. Like a real peanut butter, you know, cookie. And it's very sticky like. Make it like a real peanut butter cookie. You know how the real peanut butter cookie with the forks? I'll show you. Okay, so we have that down. And I'm going to take a fork and make a little design like you do with the peanut butter cookies. So you smash it down. But that's not working out because it's so sticky. So that can't work out. So I'm just gonna have to smash it down with my hands. Smash it down with the palm of my hand. Then I'm gonna put it back in the refrigerator because it's a refrigerated cookie. But look how nice and round it comes out and perfect. Perfect. It's perfect. So this is the no bake peanut butter almond caramel cookies. Caramel cookies. And it's very, very sticky. So I'm going to put it back in the refrigerator. Let it firm up some more. Like for another 10 minutes. Another 10, 15 minutes. And I'll bring it back out. Okay, the cookies been in the refrigerator for 10 minutes. And I'm going to plate them up. And it's nice and firm. See that? Nice and firm. And I'm going to plate them up. So the cookies, these cookies, they have to stay in the refrigerator because it's a refrigerator cookie. If it stays outside, it's going to get all goopy, you know? You don't want that. So it has to stay in the refrigerator. And I'm going to try one. Oh, this is really firm. It's hard. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna try one. Cookies. It's good. So, if you like sweetness, it's good. And you got little crunches of the almonds and the coconut. Really good. It's delicious. So, I'm going to put this in the refrigerator to save for later. And they're good. They're delicious. You should try them. No bake peanut butter caramel cookies. They're good. Okay. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see you on Tuesday. Okay? Bye.